What is up, webheads? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for quite a while in regards to Marvel's Spider-Man 2. We all know that the symbiote suit is going to be in this game. Peter's going to somehow obtain the symbiote throughout the story and don that iconic black suit. And while this is all epic and awesome, it leads me to question what's going to happen after the game is over. What exactly is going to happen to the symbiote? Is it going to get destroyed, or is it still going to exist in this universe in some capacity that we'll still have access to it? And it's really got me starting to think about just how the mechanics of the black suit are going to work overall. Because most Spider-Man fans know that once Peter gets the black suit, he doesn't really take it off at all. So like once Peter finally obtains the symbiote, are we going to be able to switch at all back to the classic advanced suit, or are we just going to be stuck with the black suit for however long it takes for him to get it off? And even after the game concludes, are we going to be able to switch back and forth through Peter with his regular suits, and then at some point after the game's conclusion we want to use the symbiote suit? Is that going to be an option to switch to that? In my opinion, it's all going to come down to how comic accurate the developers over at Insomniac want to be. Because if they want to be as accurate to the comics as possible, then once we get that black suit, then there's no getting it off and there's no way to switch it off. And then once the symbiote storyline for Peter concludes, then that might be it. We may never use the suit again unless we decide to replay the story. But I do think if they decide to go that route, it might be a conflict of interests. And I mean a conflict of interest for the fans, or at least for some of the fans, as most fans absolutely adore the iconic black suit, and that might be their favorite suit in all of Spider-Man. It might disappoint some fans that once the game concludes, they won't be able to actually use that suit anymore, even if they decide to use it in just free roam. For me, I'm a sucker for comic accuracy. I love it when aspects and certain storylines are directly pulled from the comic book storylines, but I think in this case, I would definitely make an exception. I would actually prefer to use the symbiote at any given time. Once the story is over, just be able to switch back to the symbiote suit just to have a little fun. But I do think when we're involved in that specific symbiote storyline, I do think it would be a good idea for us not to switch back to the classic suits, just to keep that level of realism and the grip that the symbiote ultimately has on Peter while he actually has it. But guys, definitely let me know down below in the comments section below. What are your thoughts on how you think that Insomniac should handle the symbiote storyline in Marvel's Spider-Man 2? And what limitations do you think we should have, if any, when it comes to actually donning that iconic black suit? But guys, that's gonna do it for this quick video. You all know what to do next. If you enjoyed this video here today, be sure to leave this video a like, and make sure that you're a subscriber to my channel if you love all things related to Spider-Man content, especially when it comes to Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Episode number 5 of the Peter and Miles podcast will likely be coming out tomorrow. We took a little bit of a hiatus this past week as RJ was traveling to the UK to see a few buddies of ours, but don't worry, we'll be back. Thank you all so much for watching. See ya, chumps.
See ya, chump.